Okay, thank you for joining this session of recap training. My name is Angela Morrow. I'm at Sugar Elementary. I've been teaching, I'm second grade at Sugar Elementary. I've been teaching for 19 years. My awesome I3 partner is Miss Strickland. She is from Liberty Grove. She's monitoring the chat right now. She will be putting up the CPU link at the end of the webinar. Okay, I hope everyone had a great day. I will be reviewing my exit tickets as soon as this webinar is over. Speaking of exit tickets, I know many of us have used different ways, such as Post-it notes, writing 2 things you've learned today, turn to a partner and discuss what you have learned, thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, well today I'm going to tell you about a way how to use ReCap. ReCap is an excellent way to use as an exit ticket. ReCap is a web-based program. Teacher assigns questions to the class and the kids will video their responses. This is a great way to support all needs of your students. You can individualize the questions for students who's either a lower learner than a higher learner. You decide the level of the questions and who answers those questions. With that being said, we're going to go to www.letsrecap.com. Share my screen. Oops. Did it go to the screen? Okay. So here is letsrecap.com. Okay. Okay, and then you would want to log in. And it's not letting me log in today. So let's just go to another one. Okay. Oh, come on, let me log. Okay, so we're going to click up here in the corner and then we're going to sign. If you have not signed up, you sign in as a teacher. And you can use sign up with Google, or you can fill in with you can fill in this blank and use your school address, web address, email address. There we go. But I'm already registered, so I'm going to go ahead and just sign in. Okay. Oops, wrong password. Okay, so here is my classes. Here I have 22 students, and we have a demo class. Here on edit profile, it's just basically your name, your address, and how you change your password. Okay, so here first of all, I'm going to teach you how to add a class. Okay, so you want to go to add class, and then you going to do a name. I'm going to do my Harry Potter class. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so sorry guys. Okay, and then the kids could sign in through their email account or through a class pin. I like to choose a class pin since I'm a second grade teacher. Okay, and then we just add students' names. We have Harry. I'm going to add Harry. Ron. And I'm going to probably misspell her name, Hermione's name. And Hagrid. And nobody can. Let's not go there. We'll just do those 3. Can't spell out Hagrid today. And then we're going to say add class. So there is my 3 students right there. Okay, and then we're going to add a recap. This is where you add the question. Okay, so here's your title and question. So it could be today, reading comprehension. And then you want to add a question. So for question 1, you could say, name the characters of, if I can spell, of the story. And then you can do next. And then you can assign it to the whole class, or you can assign it to which student you want. So if Harry was not a very good reader, and that was his level of questioning, then you could say only Harry, and you can say select. And this is our recording time. You can do 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 2 minutes. I generally do 30 seconds. And here I love this part because the students rate themselves on how well did they learn the material of the class. So they can say, I got it, I partly got it, or didn't get it at all. So they rate themselves here. And then you have a due date. So you can change, say, since this is spring break week, I'm going to say, I'm going to have this due on the 24th. And then you hit send. So here's your activity in your daily view reel. This is something new. They did not have this when I started doing my recap. Okay, so here's another. So if you want to do another question, you just add, say I want to do a science question today. So we do science, question 1. Name 2 natural resources. We're doing natural resources this week. Oh, cannot spell. Okay. And then I can add a question. So we can do 2 questions. Name 2 man-made objects. And then again, go to next, and this time you can do the whole class. Since we're doing 2 questions, I'll probably keep it as 30 seconds because it's like 30 seconds per question, I believe. And again, they can rate it, and then you can do your date. Here you can do, if you're going to do more classes, I can add the same recap to these classes over here, which I'm going to add mine since this is what we're doing. And I'll say select for the whole class. And then we're going to go to send. Okay. So these are our questions here that we need to do, and we're waiting for student responses. Now, I generally give the kids the questions during the lesson, and I turn it also into a writing lesson before they're able to go and record their video. They have to have a script. So we do go through the writing process for them to write down what they're going to say before they'll have a better understanding of how to answer the question. So they'll feel more confident behind the camera. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to class list. And here's all of these are my 3 classes. I'm going to go to the demo class to show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is the daily review wheel. If you click on it, it will play the video of the students down here. Let me turn it down.
One of my favorite stories is The Wolf Inside Boy. It's kind of like the Boy Inside Wolf, except for there's a wolf and everybody's like and
Okay, let's see that this make sure it didn't go off. Okay, so then you get to play all that. Okay. Okay, so then this that's the story. Then if you look right here, it tells you that 75% of the kids said that they got it, that they understood. So you can click on view details, you have a just a you have your data here that said that 3 students got it, and it even tells you the names here. This one student partially got it, 0% didn't get it, and here is their individual responses. So if I want to click on the first student, I can listen to hers. Okay, and then after she has 3 questions, so she has 3 videos that will be set here. And then here you can add a comment to her saying, you can say thanks for as your answers are, you can answer her, so you can say thanks for paying attention to the details. And then you hit add. Okay. So exit out of here. Okay, so let's go back to home. Back to class list. Okay, so let's go to the Harry Potter class. So these students has not been able to get in because I forgot to give you the class pin number. So to get the class pin, they will bring this up here. And it gives the students instructions how to sign up in the class pin, and they enter this code, and it will bring them to this page here, where they can click on their name. Actually, to their name. Okay, so here's my class list, and I can click on students. So here's all of my students right here. So they use my iPad, which they have it. There's an icon for the iPad, and then just go out in the hallway to record their information. And then if they don't like it, then they get to delete it and respond again. Okay, so this is how I use ReCap in the classroom. My students love it. I have better responses to my exit questions because they're more excited to do them, and it helps with their writing also. So I've been working on capitalization and their periods. They have to show me that they actually wrote out their response before they're allowed to go out into to videotape. I usually give my kids about a week to get it all done because they're very slow writers, but they love to do this. So hopefully this will help with writing and also our quick exit tickets. Okay, if you have any more questions, if you have questions, please put them in the chat and we will answer them. Okay, well, I'd like to say thank you for joining us today, and hopefully this will be beneficial to you coming up from spring break. This would be a great way to start off the spring break by teaching them how to do new exit tickets. Kindergarten students all the way up through to the 12th grade is able to do ReCap. It's very easy, very simple. And also, before we go, let me go back to ReCap. If you go
Show the student side.
Oh, the student side? Okay. Let me go back to mine. The students had, so let me grab my iPad real quick because I've only done this through the web, through the okay. Hang on, so sorry. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so here on the student side, they'll have, let me bring this down. They will have their names right here. And then I'm going to pick a student and then they'll have this. Hopefully I can see this.
Will my fellow
I'm
triathlon
so
judge please come up to the
sorry.
office? Thank you.
So sorry about that, boys and girls. Should, I don't know. Will it go through there on YouTube? Through mirroring?
Okay.
Hang on. It's not turned on. Okay, sorry, my mirroring's not turned on. But you can see, okay, so then you'll click on respond now. And then the question is name the 2 natural resources, and then the kids will respond. And then they will hold the button down here. And they has a countdown. And now they are recording themselves answering the question. And then they say name 2 natural resources. They could say natural resources are air and water. Then they will click stop. And then they can pre-record, or they can go to the next question. So there's the next question. And then that's it. They bring it back into me, and I will look at it. If they did not answer it correctly, they go back outside and redo it. So again, hopefully you have a great spring break, and we'll keep on recapping. Thank you.